Okay, so my friend Josh was here for the week. We had a lot of fun. We did some pretty cool stuff. We went up to the top of Cypress. We went to Queenie Park with a couple of my friends and did like a practice Nerf battle for preparing for one of my other friends' birthday parties. We went to Stanley Park and before we went to Stanley Park, we went to Mongolian barbecue and ate ourselves stupid on Mongolian barbecue. And then we went to Stanley Park for what was honestly too long because I was super tired at the end of it. And it was good though. Like we hit up Brockton Oval and like not all the way to the point where you're like right under Stanley Park right under the bridge because I was really tired. But you know, we went pretty far. It was good. It was really nice meeting Josh in person for the first time. Yeah, I'm glad that we had this experience. I also made a batch of chocolate chip cookies, which I took out to my friends in various places and basically convinced them to eat so that I wouldn't have them at home where I could eat them. So that was also a good thing. I experimented with turning Aggie into bread for the first time this week. I tried it twice. It didn't go well either time for different reasons. The first time because my house isn't, even in summer, really warm enough for sourdough starter, so I'd kind of set her somewhere and be like, she'll be fine, she'll be warm enough. She was not, so she was like ice cold. So the second time I tried, I had left her in the oven with a warm bowl of water underneath of her, and my roommate didn't know I had done that, and he turned on the oven to like 400 and he killed it. So yeah, good job. Side note, he didn't actually kill my starter. He just killed the loaf I was trying to make that day. Aggie's fine. In other dumb things my roommate has done this week, he walked in on me while I was masturbating. So there's that. I mean, like he has seen me naked before. We did date for a period of time, a significantly long period of time. But just knock, you know? So sometimes I come out here to smoke weed. And I came out here this week to smoke a joint when Josh was still here, and it was roommate, Josh, me, and I had actually asked my roommate to roll the joint, and but he's not super like adept at it, which isn't like, not an insult, just I have more experience than he does. So he had rolled it and it had come entirely unglued. So I have a piece of paper with weed in it now instead of like a joint. And so I sent him home for a new paper, and he's like, well, why don't you go get it? And I'm like, you think I'm gonna walk all the way back there with like a handful of weed? And like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I sent him back, and then like almost immediately after he left, I actually managed to find like enough glue on it to lick it and get it to stick to itself. So I chased after him, but I'm slow and broken, so I missed him. But I called him and I was like, just come back. But by the time he got that call, he was already at home, so he just opted to stay at home. I felt bad, but also kind of proud of myself. Aquafit is still good. I've been drinking too much, so I need to stop doing that. It makes me really not want to get up in the mornings. But Aquafit is good. There are 2 or 3 different instructors, it seems like. One of the instructors was on vacation last week, so it's this kind of shorter, middle-aged lady who I honestly feel like doesn't really do a good job, just kind of like lacklusters it, because she's got like a pool full of semi-geriatrics to cater to. And they mostly just bounce up and down in the pool without really doing any of the exercises. So this lady like stays in the pool the entire time, so you don't really know like what she's doing with her legs at any given point, and you're just kind of guessing, and most people are just bobbing up and down on their toes, not really like getting a lot of exercise, which I mean is fine for them, I guess, but it's frustrating for me because that's not why I'm going there. And I really like the Friday Saturday girl, who is younger and very energetic, and honestly like actually seems to work up a sweat while being outside of the pool while showing us what to do. So I I definitely have a preference. I think I might start doing laps on the day that what's-her-face, the older one, is doing Aquafit, and then actually attending Aquafit on the other days. I'm going to try and get my mom, my best friend, and one of my girlfriends to come with me. It'll be exciting. On Saturday, my best friend and then some of his friends / my friends, we went to Phantom of the Opera at QE. It was fantastic. Theater, not park. It was fantastic. We had a really, really good time. It's been a while since I've seen Phantom, so it was fantastic. I forgot about the keeping your hand at the level of your eye business, and it honestly just kind of made me want to like reread Phantom of the Opera as well. So I might have to do that. That's exciting. What did we do after? We went to sushi, which was, I mean, honestly, it wasn't the best sushi I've had, and it's like pretty expensive, so I didn't really like it. But it was really cool that one of my friends who came to Phantom with us, his brother came and hang out for sushi, which was pretty cool because I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, it was a enjoyable Phantom. My new D&D group got together for the first time. It's a good thing because I can't go back to my old D&D group because it got super awkward when one of the people there confessed his love for me. Yeah, so I have a new D&D group. My roommate's DMing. We're doing a Dark Sun setting, which is exciting. Extreme angle changes. And I am playing a rogue halfling. No, not rogue. Ranger halfling. Get to know your character, yo. Which is exciting for me because I don't think I have ever played a character in D&D that was not a tank or a healer exclusively. So that I'm actually really excited at the prospect of role-playing as this character. My character is also a blackmailer, and in true fashion to nerds, we have two very sarcastically named characters. My character being named Sand, which is ironic because desert, and another character being named Rain, because also ironic, desert. And it was the girls that chose the ironic names because we're girls. Good job, us. My one of my friends from the island came over for like an hour. I got to have like, basically we just sat and talked for like an hour. It was like a SkyTrain station from my house. It was very useful. Yeah, it was nice to see him though. I haven't seen him in a number of months. He's got a lot of stuff going on the island with his work and with his, it's hard to get back and forth from the island all the time. So, you know, he did tell me that there's now a distinct possibility that he might actually move to Vancouver from the island. Like, that would be super exciting to get to see him more. I would like that. But we'll see, you know, fingers crossed. That has been, well, you will have gotten 2 videos this week, so that has been the last 2 weeks, and I hope that, you know, everyone had as much sunshine and smiles, and I say everyone, but nobody watches these but me and one random person that I don't know who they are, so I hope you had a good week, random person. If you're walking through a park and there is a girl sitting there, and your best idea of an interaction is to come up to her and ask her if she would like to watch you jerk off in the ravine in said park, maybe reevaluate asking her that. I have no interest, strange man. I have no interest in your penis and its weird fluids. Please keep it away from me.